Phase 2.
Phase 2? What's phase 2?
Pounds away.
Holy shit!
Well, you're doing something in this film that people weren't expecting. Dom goes rogue. Whose idea was that? Please tell us, because the fans want to know.
Okay, don't kill the messenger. Chris Morgan, who's the writer of the movie, did a great job at coming up with something different. You needed something different. If it's number 8, you got to do something really different. So I think that between Vin and Chris, they did a good job at saying, okay, it's time to put this franchise in another zone. If we're gonna tell the story, let's not just tell any story. Let's make it really, really compelling. And that was one of the only things I think they could do. Otherwise, why do it?
Yeah.
And I think it was a strong choice.
You gonna turn your back on family?
It seemed like it was a big reunion for you probably to jump in and do this film. Talk about working again with Ben and Charlize and Tyrese.
Definitely. I mean, I haven't worked with them in years, but, you know, of course I know Tyrese, you know, just from being around, you know, the industry and stuff like that, and Ludacris I directed in the commercial. But the headlines is having directed Charlize and Jason an Italian Job and Vin and Amanda Part, you know, there's a little bit of a shorthand there. You know, I know what they're capable of. And over time, they've grown as artists. I'd like to think I've grown as an artist. Now we've come together and we're sharing that, and you get the benefit of that in Fate of the Furious.
You want to play like that?
Ouch.
Talk about what you wanted to bring to it, and was there pressure? Because I feel like people just saw Straight Outta Compton and that was so dope. So did you feel like you had to come correct?
Well, first of all, it was always pressure. I put pressure on myself. I put pressure on myself to do Compton. Compton could have been, you know, a bunch of young kids, you know, acting in front of the camera, emulating Easy and Ice Cube with Jerry curl wigs. Could have easily been that. But, you know, we pushed really hard to make it what I think, make it great, and I think we did. Was there pressure for this one? Of course it was. You know, this is a multi-billion-dollar franchise with a global audience, and they expect certain things. But, you know, I have a very specific approach to filmmaking, and I wanted to put, you know, my spin on it. So I had to look at the balance of what they expect and what I expect to do with this particular story. And I think you'll see, you know, next level performances.
I will beat your ass like a Cherokee drum.
I always have humor, you know. Friday, there was humor, of course, Set It Off, Italian Job, even Compton had humor in it. So you're gonna see a different level of humor, and those things combined with the fact that in an 8th film with cars, you can't just go a quarter mile, you can't just go straight away, you gotta do something different. So we did a Cuban mile in Cuba, we have a submarine. It was nerve-wracking, it was logistically insane. I think we really pulled it off, and it's part of the reason why you see the movie.
Let's roll.